Ask Your Pharmacist Season 3 is proudly brought to you by Dragnet, the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, Let Up Pharmaceuticals, Chango, U School, and the Tema Christian Eye Center.
Welcome to another week of Ask Your Pharmacist. If there is one thing that I do believe so much in, is that it's never too early or too late to start living healthy and being healthy. So if you're watching me today, this is your cue to be conscious and to be more excited to stay healthy and do anything that will keep you healthy forever. Remember that you can always stay tuned and in touch with us on YouTube at My Pharmacist TV. Follow us on Instagram at _Ask Your Pharmacist, and on Facebook at Ask Your Pharmacist. My name is Peggy Sano, and you can find me on Instagram at Fiery Peggy. Ask Your Pharmacist is proudly brought to you by Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy. Download the Dragnet app on the Google Play Store, the App Store. Order all your medications, speak to a pharmacist. Wherever you are, Dragnet will deliver to you. Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy. Many thanks to the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana. Amicus Humani Generis, pharmacists are indeed friends of the human race. Chango. Chango is your platform of trust. Chango keeps track of all donations and gives you the power to know exactly where the money goes. Download the Chango app today on the Google Play Store or the App Store. Chango for your groups and crowdfunding. U School is the most comprehensive school management system. It provides you with many services, right from student admission to payment of school fees using a simple short code. Contact IT Consortium on 0559-497120 or email info@uschool.com and start your journey to effective and efficient school management with us. Letta Pharmaceuticals is here again with Letamin. Letamin is a multivitamin and mineral supplement for total growth and vitality. Toleron Zinc is a folic acid, iron, and zinc supplement for iron deficiency, and Letamox, your trusted and #1 dewormer for the family. Contact Letta Pharmaceuticals on 030-222-4613. Tema Christian Eye Center, as you already know, remains the #1 and top-notch eye care facility. You can contact them today on 030-321-1999 or visit them at Tema Community 1 adjacent the Support Methodist Church. Tema Christian Eye Center, changing lives through proper eye care. We are taking a quick breather. The show continues. Do not go anywhere.
When on campus and not well, I worry no more. Thanks to Dragnet. With the Dragnet app, I can chat with a pharmacist anytime for my medications, and they are delivered to me right here on campus.
I am a trader. If I need drugs, I cannot leave my goods and visit the pharmacy. All I need to do is click on the call feature on the Dragnet app and I speak with the pharmacist. The drugs are delivered to me right here. Dragnet, ahotoswo papa.
As a businessman, moving around to search for my medication could be very frustrating. But now, with the Dragnet app, I'm able to upload all my prescriptions and have them delivered to me wherever I am. The Dragnet app also allows me to order refills for my mother to treat her chronic illness. Dragnet delivers all the medications to her on time. It's so reliable and convenient. Download the Dragnet app from the Google Play Store or App Store. Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy.
Araba, there are some people at the door. Go and tell them I have traveled to Russia.
Yes, Daddy.
Where's your father?
My father said I should tell you he has traveled to Russia.
Your father has killed me. I sent him money from America to complete my house for me.
Are all student association contributions?
Even the money from the fundraiser for Kweku's surgery.
Oh! He too? Don't be a victim. If you're contributing to a project, alumni dues, or any public campaign, Chango is your best choice. Chango keeps track of all donations and gives you the power to know exactly where the money goes. Chango is approved by Bank of Ghana. Call 0270-066-614 or visit changoapp.com for more information.
Uncle, my father is hiding under the bed.
Oh, Araba.
Chango, for your groupings and crowdfunding.
Thank you for staying with us. You are watching Ask Your Pharmacist, your favorite health show. Today, we are coming to you from Ashiaman Main Market, and we are discussing dangers of drug peddling with no other person than Pharm Dr. Apea Kubi Hasford. He is a pharmacist at Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Pharm, how you doing?
Hi, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Nice to meet you.
Glad to see you.
Yeah.
All right, so today we are discussing dangers of drug peddling. How dangerous is this, and why should the public know of this?
Right. Thank you for the question. It's a very important question you're asking because as humans, definitely we will take a drug one way or the other.
True.
But the right way of taking it or regulating is very important.
Right.
The dangers of drug peddling is enormous, and it's from everybody. We are all stakeholders on it. And so when drugs are peddled, everybody suffers the consequences in one way or the other.
Wow.
So there are enormous dangers that comes with drug peddling. Comes from financial health and social issues that comes with peddling of drugs. So peddling of drugs is a very major concern of everybody, and everybody should be interested in the peddling of drugs.
Alrighty, like you rightly heard, there are so many dangers associated with drug peddling. Let's go in and educate the public on drug peddling.
Ma, Pacho, me person bisa say, how many years now why you ejuma we wo?
Oh, ejuma we dem start here actually more than 20 years.
More than 20 years.
More than 20
Pacho na nyimdie no, unye free, e bia una na bring na dem awa na unye say na nyimdie unya e.
Ampa me amegina hom. Me din di Alabaster.
Okay.
Mikun herbalist.
Okay.
Alabaster na kase wa mikun na ye.
I show you. Okay.
What I say? Iti mikun oye bibido oye drone. Yet me too ebi nimu die nso e di ka ho na mi ton ni nyina.
Okay.
What I say?
I show you. I say iti Pacho. So obi ba say opejo a. Saying na wutimi hu say e bia we na be ya ma na say we na be ya ma na saying na wutimi ma.
E no kre pa obi wo ba. Ono oba edo open ono anim edo abobu woko ba wa kire do nu odi bana me bobia na mayibi ama me ne biso a e bia me wobi wo ho a na ne yale na ko bana ma kire se we su se ni se edu so eye ebe ya ma wa na wato e bia okono ko yusu na eye ma na osan wa ochana ba to bi what I say obi su wo ho ba e bia our problem oba otema me ha ya na anya bia ba nyanya edu ama me na me wobi a na mama no bi If you do na nyane nyina bi na yeton wa bonti. Okay. What I say, enti ni oba ebi ni ho no. Ni a kire no pharmacy no akọ akoto. Ebi wo ho so ana maton bi. Aman.
Okay. Enti Pacho, wunjo ni bi ne ebi a ye de afa abafu bi mehu say eye konje bibi aye pepepe and expiry date wo ho ana.
This Alabaster to me ya register.
Okay.
Ye de akọ food and bus what ya register. Ye advert kwa wo Happy FM.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay. It's Pacho person bisa obi afa we joni bia ma ebia waba na hu say ejoni ebia bibi say ne me fine we say na ama akosi ebia basada.
And they been seed that. We will have more than 20 years. It been seed that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Pacho wa komo to say.
Me ando.
Okay. Pacho we ejuma ben.
It's on chocolate.
It's on chocolate. Okay. Pacho said bibi ye o wa komo hu mfa na bibi ye wa. Ehimfa na ya okoja yare say.
Okay. Se wankasa wo hwe na se wo nam wo na se bia at times utimi chi anu wa bre o bra utimi ka se bia me ko pharmacy ana meto be omo ne nam ka ho e chi ni bi but se wo hwe na se obu ha ukoto aduro no wo ne nchen a ohun aduro a onyi ma ntu mimi to me ni de ana ka me ko pharmacy ba ko pharmacy a madam no utimi ka cho se me hwe se da wa ye na mpese wo ko hospital ni ya check umoja ana say ya di nsuo si nsuo ana hu nsuo na asa ba o kase wo to omo a omo nam station ti se maami a won ne kasa yi a o maami no no obi obetime yi aduro na ma o bat ma wa pom no enye said that wo feeling but at times so kwa pharmacy a na yi.
Okay. Pacho member bo wa baso say wetimi akase ya wo pharmacy cause na pacho wo ya wo pharmacy a wo kase wo pese wo ne pharmacist ne kasa na.
Okay. At times so wo pharmacy so ko to adura. Aduro bu ha one no man ti unim say aduro we e na jew. At times so wan kasa wotimi bo aduro ni diu say me pe aduro we. And at times so a wotumi ka se mpacho me wona munya me fine mama aduro na me nom ono akasa betime yi aduro na mo no
pacho me eno se me ka cho se mpacho ya wo kwa wo de ka de ye wo pote se bia aduro ni bi wo ha wo awonim de wo be ma wo but ya bo ya ka cho mo de ye because e bia na ende de na aba no enye ti se da no na de no what you say me pacho ma pomo to say
oh your body
okay pacho maybe so pacho ejuma be na wo ye
me driving
pacho na won to
driving
okay pacho say na wo ye driving I'm sure say station had ya ha na wo
yeah
pacho so wo ba ha say e bia wo ti power na bibi o na me mfa wa then e fa na ya wo pa pay you efa
oh normally no your pharmacy we do e call do so a anytime na omo mo chimichima no ya to do o ya no
nti pacho say meti de okana say your time into na di o ha so nti wo fa de motor wa ha ne de pharmacy na ai de yin pa na ya motor to from ha na say de pharmacy
me say de me to me pharmacy
okay na wo pharmacy wa ya wo bisa wo so pese wo ne pharmacist ne kasa na so wo kwa wa wo ka de wo pe na so wo choose de wo pe na what
oh me kwa me explanation say me tie me ya nto mo ma du mo ya
it's okay so mu yi ma wa de say ya na wo kwa ejo an mo de ma wo fa ya eje wo
ebi mua me
okay nti de ya mbua ne na chance wo beto bi wa ha na nti de ya wo beto wa ha ne de nti na ya wo to
no man on some no ba mutumi kire mu ba hono kwa pharmacy wa mu ya tam kire
all right okay actually it was a metro nti wo so na ya na wo ba ha na bia wo hona me mfa wa na bibi ye wa en fa pot na ya wo ja ya sa
okay me a the first na me to omo twemu station ya no na me to me nyan sunsun so atitu wo Kanish there was a one or day me to aduro no you can say miti aduro no de ma me yi ye no na ayemre asa de ensuo ada afo no but me hu ni biem ade chi ye no manom ade chi ye a me hu ni pa na me ka say aduro na enra me to wo no say na etia enye o edane me ne no issue a confusion free wo no me kwa pharmacy
okay
na makoto
good to know that say onya say e wa hu say edwa ye de si abontin area mu ni ade wa hu say ana say eduane kwa enye say o be fan sa right into pharmacy ya wo kwa bisa say o pesa woni pharmacist ne kasa na
me ba jo wo bisa but omu nya time we bi aboko na ni pegu wo so wa kire wo say bi a the other day no wa wapa and so bi anya all the time na metimi akọ
okay enti ukofa wako pharmacy ho ama edwo se na wo ka se na edwo na ye mememe we ko abehu se ebisa esi wo ho sa da ohun sa wo ho
pharmacy
okay all right enti se mo be fa me se bibisa mo se pharmacy anyway no de yin pa na mo be pese mo be ka se mo kwa mo dia ya se ho na ye mom
to me the pharmacy better
better
so say we call pharmacy ni na problem
I show you me try se me ka show mo se mo koso na mo nye se bibi ye ma mo be ko pharmacy se na mo ka se mo ko na pharmacy obokwa bi o mo see time ni ho no me pese kwa mo benya mre na ka ma twen na ka mo nye o mo edi nkita ho because e important say ye wa komodin ebia na nipa kona one ne kasa ne ebia na o nhye de anim hunde ba woni pharmacist na nkasa ono wa ko school esu endwo ne ho adwuma eya ono betimi a church say ebia we na ebeboa we enyam emboa atwoma se ase enti no se na mo station be hwehwem se mo muni na mo beto as na ma church mo na mo fo se na bibia anya wo be ko pharmacy na mama akọ bisa ho adwo enti ba hye yesi yedamase we ye vitamin eye multivitamin se na mo wo station han mejuma na eden bi o ha munya kwan so mpon didi ye we ne de bia no be fa de bia ba ko didi we a eno na be boa make esim makomodin nkena na ma ye active a musumu nam kwan no so ayeso ye nkwa na wo mo so aha enti mu nam kwan no so musumu nya apomodin a obetimi dia enti pa show thank you
yes the master
pa show you.
Are you a proprietor seeking to notify parents on fees payments, arrears, and PTA meetings? Or are you the busy proprietor who needs an all-round anywhere access to your school and its administration? If you answered yes to any of these questions and more, then your problem is solved. Usoft Solutions has the solution for you. USchool. USchool is a robust school management system which is tried and tested with over 8 years track record. USchool has rich modules for admissions, fees payment, fees billing, academic reports, general ledger, messaging, petty cash, and many more. By dialing *789 *800#, parents can pay fees directly to the school's bank account, receive SMS receipts for the payment, and a link to download electronic receipts in PDF. Our SMS model allows you to send unlimited SMS messages on fees payment, fees billing, student outstanding fees, and any other messages. All transactions and payments go through an audit and validation process so you know who collected what and when. With a single sign-up, you get to enjoy all these without any hidden charges. Call USoft Solutions today on 0559 497 120 or register at www.uschoolonline.com or email info@uschoolonline.com and have a stress-free school management. USoft Solutions, empowered to do more.
Yamamu Akwa Deba Tema Christian Eye Center. Ini Yarisabia. Tema Christian Eye Ini Yarisabia Yeshe Ini Yario Bia a free in Kolemu Ecosi impending so set a far near I was a man withdrew and I say near bay operation and I say uhia space in qua. Your dispensary, fully functioning dispensary, a drobia a here say I was a demau. Now udigu when so many con ubenyebi yet bemau umbeto. Near here say a year operation bian a hanso ye mau say a chill sukrana say laser now here and also ye yibu tema Christian Eye Center ha. A year juma fiti a juada copy memnenda aye Monday to Saturday ye wo tema committee 1. Opposite Golden Chopstick Restaurant. And now I say Utmi Bisase St. Paul's Methodist. Sorry, no.
Tema Christian Eye Center, changing lives through proper eye care.
We are still discussing the dangers of drug peddling with Pharm Dr. Apea Kubi Hasford. Pharm, in a layman's explanation, what is drug peddling?
Drug peddling is a lot of activities. It encompasses a lot of activities. It starts from cultivating, manufacturing, packaging, distribution, and sales of drugs that are not regulated.
Wow.
So basically, that's what drug peddling is all about. So it encompasses a lot of activities. So when you are caught in any of this, you are indulging in drug peddling.
Okay, so I know we did touch a little bit on the dangers, but I want us to go back and talking about the complication. Because somebody's watching us, they tend to buy lots of medications in the bus, when they're in the market. How dangerous is this act?
Right. So from our discussions from the masses in the market, we got that feel from them that they realize that some of the drugs they buy on the streets are just not in good standing. Obviously, when you have drugs being under the scorching sun, the rain, the wind, everything, you don't expect the drug to be wholesome. If it is even food you're taking in, definitely it will not be wholesome for you to take. So there are a lot of dangers that goes with it because the drugs contain something that makes them become effective. So when they break down, they move into different chemicals and different compounds, and you might never know what you were taking in. What you were rather taking in to cure your sickness, you rather add up to something else that wasn't necessary there for you, right?
And like you, Amicus always loves to say drugs are poisons.
Right.
So if I'm getting this right, if you're not buying it from the right source, it could be very harmful and it could even cause death.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the drugs that are being peddled. Because we're moving around, seeing so many other drugs. But somebody might say, oh, when I said drug peddle, maybe it's the toothpaste, is that. What are some of the common drugs that are being peddled?
So the most common ones are the drugs that they say that can cure almost 100 diseases at a time. And I don't think that there's any drug that has been proven so far scientifically to show that it can cure more than 100 diseases.
Wow.
So we have medications coming from suspensions, sticks, dewormers, tablets of many varieties, of which they claim can cure a lot of medications. So I'm hitting on them. There are so many, and I'm sure you saw a lot on the market.
I have.
Yes, and definitely everybody can attest to the fact that there are so many of them that we can't count it. Definitely not regulated.
Okay.
Right.
So let's talk about herbal medications. Would that be considered, drug peddling?
poisons or are not dangerous in itself, because that is what our grandfathers used to use. But the modification that has to go with it and the scientific study that has to go with it is what is necessary. Because if the drugs are not brought into strict scrutiny for it to know that these drugs are exact what we do, because actually the drugs that are used for the orthodox medications are synthesized from these herbal medications. But what do we have here? We have people sitting in their boys' quarters, their kitchens, adding anything and
cooking
anyhow,
stuff up,
cooking stuff out, dishing them out to anybody out there. So that is what is detrimental and dangerous. But herbal medications in itself is not. And mind you, there's a course that is happening. It's a tertiary course, a degree course in herbal medicine. Wow. So herbal medicine is not anything that should be deranged of or taken aback, but then the regulations and the modification that has to go with it, that is what we are talking about.
So we are talking about regulation. If it's not regulated, then it's definitely not good to buy. Okay, so let's talk about how most people would tend to consider drug peddling as just drugs and medicine. What about lotions, creams? Can that also be considered drug peddling?
Most definitely. All those things can be drug peddling, because as I said, it starts from cultivating, manufacturing, or packaging. So all that is part of what.
So it's not what you swallow.
It's not what you swallow. I mean, we have drugs that are taken. There are different routes of administrations of drugs. Can be swallowing, can be smeared on your body, can be drunk, anything else. So anything that encompasses that can be a drug peddling or a poison to the body.
I know our viewers are probably very skeptical. Like, I bought this cream for this acne. Is this considered drug peddling? Is it going to be poisonous to me? But like I always tell you, if you are not buying it from a pharmacy, if you're not speaking to the pharmacist about it, then you should not probably buy it. Let's talk about the role of a pharmacist in this. What kind of pharmacists do? What can you do to make sure we can curb some of these acts?
Right. So with the curbing of the acts, I would say that all of us have a role to play. We are all stakeholders in it. And I was very fascinated about the fact that the people we spoke to in the market are eager. They want this menace to be stopped.
Oh, really?
Because somebody actually said that he wished he could actually arrest them because of his experiences he had.
Wow.
These are so many array of conditions, drug reactions that people have gone through but were not recorded. The FDA has scanned sheets on drug adverse reports that are supposed to be done. Some of these just go unrecognized. Some people have suffered tragic events or tragic conditions from swallowing some of these conditions. So we all have a role to play. A pharmacist, as we always say, is the drug lord of medications. We know the medicines well. So as a pharmacist, your role is to educate patients on the rational use of drugs, because as we all go by our daily activities, we will definitely have some hitches here and there, and we might be tempted to take any drug at any point in time. But mind you, is this drug you are taking actually for what you are actually taking it for? That should be something that we should always ask ourselves. And pharmacists are there to pinpoint which one we should take for them.
Wow. Since we are talking about regulations, what do you have to tell the Pharmacy Council? How can they also prevent some of these things from happening?
Right. As I told you earlier on, people in the markets are even wanting this menace to be stopped. Pharmacy Council, I think, needs to up their game in this, because there's a regulation that has gone out there to regulate some of these things. And they need to be on the streets, be on the ground to make sure this menace is stopped, because this, in the end, we don't have any research telling about. When we started, we realized that there are a lot of people who are suffering from some of these conditions because they took some of these unregulated
and some are unrecorded too.
Right, some are unrecorded. So when Pharmacy Council is able to step in and make sure that the people who are not supposed to be doing this are put to book, these menaces would be stopped, and they need to up their game.
Well, I'm glad you're saying this. What do you have to tell the general public watching us?
Right. Before you swallow that, make sure that you are asking your pharmacist, you are taking the drug for its actual use. What you suffered today might be different from what you are suffering now. It can be of the same symptoms, but something might have gone wrong, and you might need to speak to a professional to tell you what exactly you need to do. So always make sure you are taking the right drug for the right condition, and you are using drugs rationally. Thank you.
Well, there you have it. Rational use of drug is very important, and make sure you do not go out there just buying anything. When in doubt, always ask your pharmacist. Dose for Healthy Living is up next. Don't go anywhere.
Hello there. Welcome to today's episode of Dose for Healthy Living. My name is Konedu. Grab a glass of water and get ready for today's dose. So I have with me Pharm Apea Kubi, and we are going to have a short conversation that would interest you. thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us, why is it that when we have a prescription, the layperson cannot decipher what is on it? We see this TID, IV, QD, and all those funny letters. Why isn't the prescription in simple language that the layperson can understand?
Thanks for the question. So, usually a prescription is a form of communication between the doctor and the pharmacist. As we all know, the pharmacist is the custodian of medication. They are in the best position to actually tell you how to take your medication, what the medication is used for, and also if there are any form of drug-drug interactions or any form of adverse reactions that can come out from the medication, they are in the best position to actually tell the doctor or relay that information to the doctor, not the patient's relative. So that's why the doctor would only write it in a language understood by the pharmacist,
so
not the...
We shouldn't bother our heads about what is on the prescription.
Don't bother your head about
Thank
it.
you so much.
You're welcome.
So Pharm Pema says, don't bother your head about what is on your prescription. Your doctor wrote that to your pharmacist, and the pharmacist would give you the directions to take the drug that you would understand. Thank you for joining us today. My beautiful outfit is from Ladi Asaki. You would find them on Instagram at Ladi Asaki and on Facebook at Ladi Asaki. Their number is on your screen. Thank you so much. See you next week.
And this is how we wrap today's discussion on drug peddling. I hope you learned a lot. You can stay updated and in touch with us on YouTube at My Pharmacist TV, and follow us on Instagram at _Ask Your Pharmacist, and on Facebook at Ask Your Pharmacist. Ask Your Pharmacist was proudly brought to you by Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy. Dragnet assures you of quality and affordable drugs and convenience. Download the Dragnet app on the Google Play Store or the App Store. Wherever you are, Dragnet will deliver to you. Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy, and the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana. Amicus Humani Generis pharmacists are indeed friends of the human race. Chango. Chango remains your platform of trust. Chango keeps track of all donations and gives you the power to know exactly where your money goes. Download the Chango app on the Google Play Store or the App Store, and Chango would help you know where your money is going with crowdfunding. U-School is the most comprehensive school management system. It provides you with so many services, right from student admission to payment of school fees using a simple short code. Contact IT Consortium on 059-497120 or email them at info@uschoolonline.com and start your journey to effective and efficient school management with us. Letta Pharmaceuticals is here with Letamin. Letamin is a multivitamin and mineral supplement for total growth and vitality. Foluron Zinc is a folic acid, iron and zinc supplement for iron deficiency. And Letamox, your trusted and #1 dewormer for your family. Contact Letta Pharmaceutical for bulk purchases on 030-222-4613. Tema Christian Eye Center is a comprehensive eye care facility with skilled and experienced doctors, top-notch customer service. Locate them at Tema Community 1, adjacent the St. Paul Methodist Church, or please call them on 030-321-1999. Tema Christian Eye Center, changing lives through proper eye care. Now, like I always do tell you, before you swallow that pill, speak to your pharmacist, ask your pharmacist, and when in doubt, always ask your pharmacist. My name is Peggy Sano. Find me on Instagram at FieryPeggy. I'll be coming your way same time next week. Until then, stay healthy and be healthy. Bye-bye.
Ask Your Pharmacist Season 3 is proudly brought to you by Dragnet, the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, Letta Pharmaceuticals, Chango, U-School, and the Tema Christian Eye Center.